January 9, 2007, Steve Jobs gets on stage and launches the first iPhone featuring a 3.5-inch plastic display. It was a huge event. Jobs was like, we have combined an iPod, a phone, and the internet all in one device. The media couldn't stop talking about how cool it was. The very next day, Jobs calls up Apple's then COO Jeff Williams and says, everything is awesome except one little problem. I have been carrying it around in my pocket and it got scratched. We need glass on this thing. Up until this point, it had the same plastic screen as the iPods. William tells him, oh yeah, glass might be possible, but in like 3 to 4 years when technology will get advanced. And Jobs said, no, you don't get it. When this iPhone will ship to customers in June, it needs to be a glass. William said, wait, what? We have tried using glass, but every time we use it, it shatters. Jobs said, I don't care how we do it, but when this thing ships in June, it has to be a glass. Now imagine that for a second. It had already taken Apple 2.5 years to create that iPhone with a plastic screen. And Jobs wanted to switch to a glass that didn't even exist. And that too in just 6 months. Sounds like a mission impossible, isn't it? Well, impossible was not a word in Jobs' dictionary. The very next day, Corning Glass reaches out to Williams. Turns out Jobs had already spoken with them. Corning had this experimental glass in their R&D lab that might fulfill Jobs' expectations. And guess what? They made it happen. 6 months later, from June 29, 2007, when this phone was shipped to 1.4 million consumers, it had a hardened glass screen. And today, after many generations, almost every phone screen uses the same type of glass, the Gorilla Glass. Pretty wild, isn't it? So what do you think? What can be learned from this story? Drop your thoughts in the comments.